Well, I think we got the old girl ready to go. We have attached the jack lines, charged up all the electronics, done a quick rig inspection. Got to stow some fenders, but otherwise we're pretty much ready to cast off the mooring, head through the Bridge of Lions out into the Atlantic and making for the Keys, Key Biscayne, Marathon. We'll play it by ear. Got a little bit of current still ripping through here. It's one thing about St. Augustine, you get some wicked current in this river. See, I got my jack lines on, ready to go. It's gonna catch the 12 o'clock opening. So we're waiting on the Bridge of Lions. How about you, young lady? You excited to go sailing?
I am. Don't
Try not to break my leg.
Yes, I am. Weather's nice too.
Yeah. Doing?
You're bored, dear.
Stop it. Stop it. So, tell us about the sail so far. Has it been good?
Yeah.
It's been nice? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, so far so good. Knock on wood. Knock on some wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Knock on some wood. Knock. Okay. We're safe. Beam reach so far. Oh, that's a little bit behind us now. Well, the sun's just setting here. We're just off Daytona. Been underway for about, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours, and have gone about 45 miles. We're making very good time now, averaging about 8.5, upwards of 9 knots. When we first started out, it was a little bit slower. Wind was a little bit lighter, but now it's blowing in the teens, high teens, and it's right on the beam. So that's kind of nice. I'll show you around. Hey there, sailors. Well, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and in the first 12 hours of this passage we covered 95 nautical miles, which is great. Winds were, I wouldn't say light, but at the beginning very pleasant. We were making about 6 knots, but very quickly things picked up. And we had to furl in the Genoa, put a reef in the main, and we were flying with the reef main and just a staysail, making about 8.5, 9 knots for quite some time. It's calmed down just a little bit now. Wind's shifting a little bit more to the east from the north-northeast, which is good as well. And continue these great sailing conditions, heading towards the Keys. Don't know if we'll pull in at Key Biscayne or just keep going down to Marathon. We'll have to make that decision a little later. Give you a look at current conditions. Yeah, so it's 1 p.m. on Sunday the 20th. Is that right? Yep. It's 1 p.m. Sunday, the 20th of February, 2022. You've just entered the second day of our 300 nautical mile passage to the Keys. We're heading for Marathon, and we've taken the decision that when we get to Key Biscayne, middle of the night, might as well just keep going to Marathon. So that's what we're going to do. And weather has been conducive to sailing. A little bumpy, but that's okay. I mean, you got to get out here and do it. Otherwise, you just end up motoring everywhere, right? So making about, averaging about 7.3, 7.4 knots over the last 25 hours. Right now we're doing something probably in the mid-7s. And yeah, it's gotten a little more comfortable. Wind has fallen off a little bit. And we're coming up on Palm Beach, and about 20 miles to Palm Beach. And right there, the curvature of Florida changed a little bit. Yeah, right at Palm Beach, we'll take a little bit more of a turn to starboard. We'll head a little more west, and we'll have the wind back on the beam, which will be welcome. So we've got reefed main, staysail, and the Yankee, partially reefed Yankee. Well, it's Monday morning, and we passed Key Biscayne last night at about 2 a.m. Decided it'd be best just to keep going, and that's what we're doing. And now we're just off of Key Largo, I guess, and making for Marathon. Sun's just coming up. Got the generator running, recharging the batteries, and still sailing along make about 6 knots on a broad reach. Morning. We're still anchored here outside of Marathon. Had a nice rain come through last night, washed the boat off, which is welcome. This was covered in salt. We didn't want to use our fresh water to wash it off. But this morning we're going on a dinghy adventure. We're going to take the dinghy about 3.5 miles to Sombrero Beach, which is supposed to be lovely. So yeah, we're going to take you along on that. That should be fun. Take a look around the anchorage. Still a lot of boats here. It matters.
It's just the air.
Lizzie says she's cold. It's like 80 degrees. But if there's a breeze, she's cold. She's wind chill sensitive. Where are we? Very nice. Finally got a seat.
We're being tourists.
We rushed here to get here at 11:30 and got the last seats at the bar.
We didn't even